G'day and welcome to the first episode of 2025. My name is PurpleCacheEater. Welcome to the Geocaching Downunder Podcast. So glad to have you all here. It is absolutely wonderful to kick off the show year with an awesome event tonight. So thank you all for joining me live. Really appreciate you taking your time out of your busy lives to be here and join us for some exciting event news. So tonight I've got a couple of wonderful guests who will be joining me, and we're going to be talking about the Sunbury Event, which will be in Victoria on the 22nd to the 23rd of March 2025, so a couple months away. Don't forget to chat to your geo mates in the chat room. Please be PG friendly as there are children watching as well. But don't forget to say hi to everybody from around the world. There's a few of you there. Thank you very much. We've also got another winner for the GDU calendar photo of the month. Now, this one is for December, being last month. And if you are the winner, you will be in the 2026 calendar. Can you believe it? I mean, the 2025 calendar only just came out. We're already talking about the 2026 one. So there you go. Don't forget to head over to Facebook, find the post that is pinned to the top of the page and put your photo in the comments and vote while you're there. We've also got a few prizes to give away tonight. So Geocaching Victoria have very generously donated some prizes, and Geo Stuff have also given me some really cool prizes to give away as well. So stick around for that. I'd like to give a special thanks to Lainey at LK Consulting Group for the marketing, mentoring, and also the coaching program. Thank you very much. Thank you to John and Di at geostuff.com.au for all their support over the years. It's been absolutely wonderful. So thank you. Big shout out to See My Shell. He does handle the audio editing and some of the video editing, and you will be able to see some of that video editing tonight. Just a little sneaky peek there for you. Big thanks to my mum also, who is supporting the podcast as well. Now, prize is going to be a little bit different tonight, but if you would like to put your name into the prize wheel, tonight's prize wheel is the keyword is Sunbury, but you need to go to tinyurl.com/GDU wheel. And tonight's keyword is Sunbury. It is case sensitive, so it does need a capital S, SUNBURY. If you are listening back or watching the program back, unfortunately, this is only available to the live watchers. So apologies. And let's get into the chat room and see who is here tonight. Well, there is a few of you. I'm just scrolling here. So we got Pluto. We'll go with Pluto. Thank you very much. And Patrick all the way from Sweden joining us live. Thank you very much. Datsun1600 is here. DTY. We've got Darren Archer joining us live as well. We've also got Aquilus1 is joining us from Canberra. Thank you very much. Julie, she's joining us live as well. We've got Angel G. Thanks for joining us, love. We've also got Cicada is joining as well. Kitty Catch. Oh, heading home from a dinner. That's awesome. Thank you for joining us, Kitty Catch on the run. Kitty Catch on the run. I like it. No worries. Thanks for joining us. We've also got Homburg here as well. We've got the Bug joining us from Queensland. Good on you, mate. We've got Rodline. We've got Tank Engine Choo Choo. He's joining us. We've got Greg and Jen Reed from Western Australia, but currently in South Australia. I love it. On the move. Clear skies. Team Astro, good job. Thank you for joining. We've also got, who else have we got here? We've got Toy Hunters, Mr. Toy Hunters joining us live. We've got Roman Howie as well. Doomy16, thank you. We've also got, who else have we got here? We got Explorer Chuck joining us on Facebook. Thanks for joining us. We've got Mama Bear and the whole gang. So we've got DFC_JLK 2019, Mama Bear 66, Princess 1005, Tiny 96, and Captain Monkey 96 as well. That's awesome. We got Mimi28, no worries, roaming Howie. Yep, Mazza G's joining us as well. Thank you very much. We got Minnie K is here. Husky. Suzco is also joining us live. We've got Scramping. We've got, who else have we got? We've got Fredo1. We've got Me and D, Let Them In Cash, and Seabass. And I looked there. That's a good one. I looked there. I like that caching name. Thanks for joining us live, everybody. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you'd like to be in the draw for some of tonight's prizes, go to tinyurl.com/GDU wheel. Tonight's keyword is Sunbury with a capital S, SUNBURY. BURY. All right, welcome Nell and Andy, and also Tansaf, welcome very much. Let's kick off into the show, and we'll get started as we do have a big show for you all tonight. So we'll get underway, shall we?
Welcome to the show!
Geocachers, muggles, viewers,
and listeners. Over to you, PCE.
Let's get on with the show!
Thank you very much, Canberra crew. Appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to kick off with some of the events that are happening in and around Australia and New Zealand. So this weekend coming, this one at the end of this weekend, we've got the GeoVenture weekend in Wollongong. So if you can get on down to that one is GCAXG1C, and that is the GeoVenture Saturday afternoon community celebration event. There will be events on all weekend from the 17th to the 19th. So make sure you jump online and see what's happening there. But that's down in Wollongong. If you can, get down to that one. Next on the list in January is the Sydney GeoQuest. So that one is GCACHF8. GCACHF8. That one is going to be held in the Newington Armoury within the City Olympic Park. And that is going to be a block party. Make sure you log and find that one if you can get down to the Sydney event. That's in a couple of weeks' time. Following on from that in March is the Sunbury Event. So we will be talking about this event tonight, so I won't go into too much detail here for you. But basically, it's GCAP 417, and it's going to be on the 22nd to the 23rd of March down in Sunbury, Victoria. Following on after that event, next one is the 25 years of geocaching in NZ. So that one is GCA KR25. And that's going to be a big celebration in Rotorua, New Zealand, where 25 years ago, the very first geocache was hidden outside of the United States. And that's going to be in Rotorua, New Zealand. That one's going to be held on the 3rd of May, 2025, between 10 and 6 o'clock, which is the main event. That's the 3rd of May. And then on the 4th of May, from 10 until 3 o'clock at the Rotorua Bridge Club in Neil Hunt Park will be the next event. So if you can, jump over to New Zealand and head down to Rotorua and make sure you can get yourself to that event. Following on from that, we have got in October the Sunshine Coast Beach Party. This is going to be a block party as well, and that one is going to be GCARTY0, GCARTY0. That one's going to be on Sunday, the 5th of October, and that's at Sippy Downs at the University of Southern Queensland. So if you can, make your way on up, down, around to the sunny coast and get to that event there. All right, some souvenirs coming up this year. So you can earn a block party from the 1st of January through to the 31st of December in 2025. So the block parties are to celebrate 25 years of geocaching around the world. HQ is thrilled to announce that organisers of events that qualify for the Mega or Giga event status for 2025 may also choose the block party icon for their event. So there is something to look out for, but we've got a few of them on the horizon, so that should be good for everybody. Now, don't forget, you can also earn a community celebration event as well. They're going to return in 2025 as part of the 25th geocaching anniversary celebrations. This event type has its own icon. It's a special community party gathering held during significant milestone years of geocaching. The last community celebration events were hosted between 2020 and 2022 to commemorate the 20th anniversary of geocaching, and this one will be commemorating the 25 years of geocaching. So there you go, a couple of souvenirs to look out for. But that's all I have at the moment. I believe there are some more announcements coming soon, so I will update you next month on those ones. Right, let's do the Bonnie postcard for you all. So those who haven't seen the show before, Patrick in Sweden is the host of the Founded Geocaching Podcast. He was on the show as a guest, 2 years ago now, and he had a brand new puppy dog, Bonnie. Actually, it was 1 year ago. Brand new puppy dog, Bonnie, and he brought her on the show and everybody absolutely fell in love with her. So he's now been giving me monthly updates as to how Bonnie is going. So he sent through a video postcard for you all. So let me play that for you now.
special guest.
Hi, I am Bonnie. I am 1 year and 1 month old and I love snow. December was a month of celebration and I had a lot of fun with Mum and Dad and my Auntie Unique. We have had a lot of snow this month, and me and Auntie Unique really enjoys it. Mum and Dad went to celebrate Christmas with relatives. When they came back they brought gifts from my friends Hannah and Ted. It was snacks. Since I am a big girl now I decided to open the gifts myself. I do not like fireworks, they hurt my ears, so on New Year's Eve we went to Mum's parents to visit Auntie Saga and celebrate there. They live outside of the town and it was a quiet and calm night without all the loud noises. Lots of love. Bonnie.
There we go. A little postcard from Bonnie joining us all the way from Sweden. Thank you very much, Patrick. And thank you to cute little Bonnie. Thank you very much. Okay, well, now it is time to get on with our show. And let's have a quick word from Patrick himself.
Hi, Geocaching Downunder. This is Sweden calling. Now, listen to the show.
That's it. Do what Patrick says. Listen to the show. Watch it. Here we go. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be joined by Ben and Leah, part of the Geocaching Victoria Sunbury Event Committee. We're going to be talking all about the Sunbury event. So let me bring them on for you all. And welcome, guys. Welcome to the show.
Good evening.
Hi, how you going?
Good. How are you both going?
Well, travelling for work at the moment, so coming to you from Brisbane, but doing well, thank you.
Excellent. Okay, guys. Well, let's jump straight in because I'm sure everyone is super keen to hear more about the event. So what I might do is I might just throw it open if you want to do like a little intro. So if you want to tell us where and when the event is being held this year.
Sure. So Sunbury, just on the outskirts of Melbourne, very close to Melbourne Airport. As you mentioned earlier, March 22nd, 23rd is the event weekend. And being held at the Global Learning Centre in Sunbury. So state-of-the-art facility, about $21 million spent on building it nearly 4 years ago. So a really, really good space, houses some community locations such as the library and so on and so forth, but really central to Sunbury itself, close to town, close to public transport, and maybe a 15-minute drive from Melbourne Airport for those travelling in from interstate.
Oh, that's handy. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay. Now, in terms of registering for the event, what do people need to do?
Very little. Log your will attend.
Log your will attend.
Yeah, absolutely. So no formal online registration for the broader event itself. We do have one registration link available online for those who would love to help us out and do a little bit of volunteering at the event. This is obviously a fully volunteer-run event and heavily reliant on the support of the broader geocaching community. Nothing too difficult. It can be something as little as an hour or two. It might be just standing at front of the GPS maze or directing people in the right way for adventure labs and things like that. So every little bit helps. Everybody that signs up is a little bit less time that everybody else has to do. So if that's something that people feel like they could do, we'll provide some links to that, and it's also available on the Geocaching Victoria website, where you can express your interest to help out for that one.
Great. Awesome. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, so we'll pop that in the chat room as well for everybody so they can go to that link and have a look and put their names down. Now, typically, events tend to have a mascot or a colour or a theme. Do you guys have anything in terms of a mascot, colour or a theme for the event?
I'll take that one, Leah.
Yeah, thanks.
So what is our mascot for the event?
Well, for the event, we've really looked into what was sort of local around the area and
Mhm.
having a look at what is potentially iconic, but also connecting with the land and so forth and tying into some events that we've got going on. So
Mm.
we have gone for a platypus, which is
Ah.
quite known through the area, as well
Mm.
as Emu Bottom and Jackson's Creek, which runs through there as well. So from that, what we've actually done was obviously a mascot needs a name,
Yes.
um,
Yes.
and a bit of an identity. So
Mm.
from that, we've chosen for our Sunbury mascot is named Muggle the Puggle. So
Muggle.
yeah,
I like
so
it.
so Puggle. To give a bit of explanation on that, Puggle is
Mhm.
a baby platypus. And Muggle, as we know, Muggle's there, but Muggle just happened to rhyme with Puggle. So we've gone with
Yeah.
Muggle the Puggle for our mascot. And the colour that we've chose is a blue theme
Blue.
across it
Okay.
as well. Yeah, and there's Muggle on here.
Oh,
Bit of
there's
merch, bit of merch.
Muggle.
Yeah.
Nice. So if people are coming to the event, they could put like, blue ribbons on their cars and whatnot and
Yeah,
all
if they
that stuff.
choose. Yep, absolutely.
Great. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Now, in terms of the events outside of the block party, is there other things going on beside the block
Yeah.
party?
Yeah, so we've been doing some lead up events for that as well. So we've had a couple of lead up events across Victoria so far.
Mhm.
We have our next lead up event on the 9th of February, which is 10:30 in
Mhm.
Fitzroy in Melbourne. And what we've done with the lead up events is if you attend the lead up event, you actually go in the draw to win a custom pack of event coins, which will be
Oh,
drawn at the block farewell.
okay.
Yeah, so that's one thing that we've been doing. So the 9th of Feb is the next one for that. And the other published ones that we've got at the moment is a casual Friday night catch up for anyone that's coming in a bit earlier. That's
Mhm.
6 till 7. We have a morning event on Sunday as well, right in the
Okay.
centre of where that is. And we also have a Cyto published, which we're really excited about with our connection with Hume Council with that one as well.
Oh,
As well
okay.
as the maze, the GPS
Oh,
maze.
you do have a GPS maze. That's awesome.
Yes, so we can't pass that one up. So
Oh,
we've got
righto.
those 4 published at the moment, and they're ready to
Okay.
go. So yeah,
Oh,
and
awesome.
they're all central located to Global
Mhm.
Learning Centre. There's close to transport, bus can walk in
Yeah.
between them all, and yeah, so
I love that
exciting
you've
times.
chosen a site because, I mean, it's quite hard, especially in a city that is, 15, 20 minutes from an airport. And
Mm,
there's obviously public transport. Like, that's just so helpful to people flying in.
yep,
So that's
yeah,
awesome.
and there's
That's
bus
wonderful.
all the way for everything that we're doing as well.
Oh,
So
great.
yep,
Now, we're just talking about side events there. Will you be publishing a event program pre-event?
over to you, Ben.
Yeah, so very, very close to being released,
Okay.
potentially in the next, say, 48 hours or so. But yeah,
Oh,
so
great.
we're being a block party, it's still going to have the mega theme that people would have experienced from megas past in Victoria. So we will still have information sessions, or everybody's favourite things like pass tag trading, meet the reviewer, and some other kind of educational sessions on other areas of caching that people can come along and attend if they like. So there'll be a full schedule of that released shortly. We're just pinning down the last couple of finite details about exactly when and where. And I'll probably take that opportunity to also flag there is a second event location, a couple of minute walk down the road, which is where the GPS maze is marked on the map. So that is actually the Memorial Hall in Sunbury. That'll have the GPS maze, but it will also have some of the AdLabs gadget
Okay.
caches as well. So, but a very, very short walk down the street. So that will be finalised and coming out quite soon once we've got the last couple of minor details locked in, so people can plan their weekend.
Yeah.
Mob know exactly when they'll be sitting down with their pass tag collection and
Yeah.
doing some serious trading.
Well, I was just thinking it's like great organization, but we're like, what are we, 2 months away? Like, it must be going so fast for you guys. You must be like furiously trying to finalize everything.
Yeah. We've stepped up from meeting fortnightly to meeting weekly as of tonight.
Yes. Yeah, I can
All
imagine.
systems go.
I can imagine. There's just so much to organize. Now, while I've still got you, Ben, what are the food options for people on site?
So that's part of the beauty of the Global Learning Centre being so centrally located within Sunbury. Sunbury's not the little country town that it used to be. It's certainly grown, and there's a number of options around where people can support local businesses within the Hume community. Anything from the bakery for a Vietnamese roast pork roll. There's a really good roast chicken shop there. Cafes. You've got major supermarket not too far down the road as well, and all within walking distance. So we kind of let people choose their own adventure a bit with that one, and again goes in part with working with Hume City Council, who are one of our major event partners, and supporting businesses within that area. So we'd certainly encourage people to go for a walk down, enjoy the main street, get yourself a nice coffee or something to eat.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so handy. I like that. Good on you. So in terms of the weekend, is there anything specific people need to bring for the events?
No, not really. We know some people love to come down, stay for the week, cache the area and all of those kinds of things. But bring yourself along with some expectations to have some celebration and some fun. So the difference between a mega and a block party is we're celebrating 25 years. So expect to see that theme smattered right throughout the weekend.
That's perfect. Excellent. And I imagine that there is a ton of caches out there for people to do in the local area.
Yeah, there is. So Hume, prior to GPS mazes and thing being published, had just over 200 active caches as an LGA.
Okay.
Certainly expect that to increase between now and the Sunbury event. So very, very close. For those who are eagle-eyed and first to find chasing, 3 caches did come out this afternoon. 3 trads in Sunbury, which is the first of our event supporting caches. So last I looked just before we went live, they were still unfound. So if at the end of the show, first to find hunters, don't run out now. Hang around once we're finished.
Don't leave the show.
Head off to Sunbury and check to see if you can get a first to find. So we'll touch on the caches in a bit more detail later. But yeah, certainly there's more coming. There's a great series just near the airport out at Woodlands of 100 trads and a mystery final.
Wow.
But we'll certainly be looking to expand out and give you some different options.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, in terms of accommodation, is there accommodation available close to the event?
Yeah, so a number of accommodation options, which we've shared previously, some not recommendations, but options, I guess, to make life a bit easier for people. There is one at the Scout Camp. I think it's Treetops off the top of my head. They are down to just unpowered sites now. The Macedon Caravan Camping Ground certainly still has multiple types available. And given the close proximity to the airport, if you prefer the comfort of a hotel, you have a plethora of options.
Fantastic. I like it. That's good. Excellent. Now, I know we talked about accommodation, but is the event pet friendly as well?
It is. Obviously, we want to keep Muggle the Puggle very safe around our waterways and so forth. So if it's inside one of the buildings, then we have to comply with legislation there. So assistance dogs only for that. However, for any fur babies that are coming along and attending any of the outdoor events, such as the CITO or so forth, we just ask that they're kept on lead during that time as well. Yep.
Perfect. That is good to know. Good. Now, I know we just whizzed on by it, but we'll come back to it. Ben, you were mentioning about caches and different types of caches. You were saying there's going to be some new ones coming out?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So this is something we've been working on for a fair while. Again, people who've been to Victorian Megas in the past kind of know how we operate in terms of there'll be a series of puzzles, there will be a series of challenges. A number of people have asked about GeoArts. I'm close to being to the point where I can almost put hand on heart and say that's what we're aiming for. We're going to pull it off.
I was going to say, is there any room left?
Well, that was part of the challenge. Pun unintended. So we're certainly working on that. And look, that's obviously pending the case is going through the standard review process. But on the aeroplane to Brisbane on the way up yesterday morning, I was sitting with my notebook and drawing grids and mapping dots out.
Right.
Can I make this work? Can I make this fit? So expect some puzzles. The puzzles will be coming sooner rather than later. We know that people like some time to solve them in the lead up to the event, obviously. We're not putting out anything crazy from a D5 perspective. So those that know me and the puzzles that I put out personally, no, they won't be like that. There'll be no D5s that you'll be spending hours on the internet researching really niche topics for.
Well, on behalf of the community, we thank you for that.
we're aiming in the D1 to D3 range.
Okay.
And that was to give the opportunity to the newer caches as well, newest to puzzle caching, give people the opportunity to find as many as possible. And if we do pull off that geo art perspective that we're hoping for, the last thing you want is not to be able to complete the geo art because you've got that one D5 puzzle. Nobody enjoys that experience.
No, little fly in the ointment, isn't it?
Correct. As we know, the theme is 25, so don't be surprised if you see 25 puzzles, 25 challenges. Beyond that, there are some extras, little bits and pieces coming, and they'll be drip fed out now, but between now and the event. But the first batch of puzzles, I should mention, the puzzles will be drip fed. So for those who like to solve them all, have them all, they'll come out in small batches, not one at a time. But for those who like to leave the finds until they've solved them all, we will certainly communicate through the normal blog posts and social channels once they are all out there and people can go and find them if they wish to do so. But keep an eye on the area because there will be caches popping up pretty regularly between now and the event.
Oh, that's awesome. That builds the excitement too. I really like that. That's good. Now, before you did mention path tag swap session, do you want to give us a few more details on that?
That's one of the easiest sessions to do because basically you give people a space and a time, and the experts know what they're doing, and we let them do their thing. So absolutely. So that would just be a dedicated space and a time on the schedule, not something where we'll have somebody presenting or providing information or anything like that. It's just the information session space is available at this time. Bring along your collection of path tags, opportunity to catch up with interstate caches and friends of old and make some new ones at the same time.
There you go. You've impressed DTY with the easy difficulty rating. So thank you very much.
I thank the community for that because there's been a number of caches in the Victorian community who have put together some puzzles for us. And there's a really nice broad range there so far. We've still got more coming in, but the ones we've got so far are nice. It's enough to engage you with something without spending hours in front of the computer.
Being overwhelmed.
Maybe more multis and letterboxes, please. Hume's pretty good for multis. There's actually some older multis in the Hume area. So there's a couple of local COs who've got some really good stuff, and Team Ladava have got some older multis around there. But we are certainly aware that there is one Where I Go in the entirety of Humeshire. And that Where I Go requires you to drive around Victoria. So we're conscious of the fact that letterboxes and Where I Goes and things like that, there's not a lot of those in that area at the moment. Expect that to change. And gadget caches, to the question that just popped up, yes, absolutely. I think we've got 18 different gadget creators, mix of experienced ones and new ones. And the gadget caches will be spread between the Memorial Hall where the GPS maze is and Block Party GZ at the Global Learning Centre as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Excellent. I think you've answered absolutely everything there, so that's good.
Everything I'm willing to answer at the moment.
That's right. I won't put the thumb screws on you just yet. That's awesome. Now, Leah, I know we've got merchandise available. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about the merchandise?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got the 2 T-shirts that Ben's just popped up there. So we've got the 2 colours within the blue theme, obviously, for that as well. So we have, this year, we've actually got T-shirts as well as polos that are available for anyone that likes either or in regards to that. We have caps in black and the royal blue as well as which just really like to highlight that for the clothing, there is a cut-off for orders for the 2nd of February for that as well. So that's the hats, the polos and the T-shirt, because we need to get those through to the list through to our suppliers.
Okay, we've got 2 weeks to order.
Yeah, yep. And then we go in. Yeah, awesome, excellent, thank you. So then we go into the geo coins and the path tags. As you can see there's obviously the theme around the local attractions and highlights within the Sunbury area, and we also have a car flag available for $5 as well. We do have a special offer that if you purchase by the 2nd of February, there it is there, Block Party Special is that you get $5 off if you spend $100 or more. And that's on any of the Block Party or the GPS Maze branded too, because we've got the GPS coin in the
Yes.
blue colour to represent, as well as a number of other things as well.
Oh, wonderful.
That
Excellent.
we've had in the past, yeah.
Excellent.
But,
So if you are thinking of going to the event, jump online, have a look. We've got a whole catalogue here. Get shopping. You've
we
got 2
do.
weeks.
We do.
I love it. I love
Yep.
it. That's great. Yeah. So head to that. We put it in the chat room as well. Head to shop.geocachingvictoria.com.au and have a look at all the merch that's available there. And yeah, get that done sooner rather than later. Okay. Now, I think I'm having a moment. On the t-shirts, you said you can get a trackable code as well. Is that right? As your caching name?
Yes, you can. Yeah. So you can choose to
Polo.
just have the polo.
the
Sorry.
polo?
Yes.
Okay.
Just the polo. Yeah. So with the polo, you can choose just to have the Muggle Puggle on there if you like. But if you would like your caching name and a trackable you can put on, or you can also purchase a trackable for that. It's all included in the cost of the embroidery. So when
Okay.
you go through the online, you can select the type there that you like, and all of that's available to pick up at the event as well,
Okay.
or just for
Great.
shipping after the event if you would need to pay for that.
Yep. Okay. No worries. So pick up at the event or postage later at your own cost. I've got a couple of questions here from the chat room as well. Let me pop the first one up here. Now, Plateau would like to know, is there any bike parking at the location?
That's a fabulous question.
There is heaps of car parks, heaps of
Yes.
space. It's we're at a library, at the back of a library, so absolutely.
Well,
I
then
would
I'd presume
hand
you
in
have
heart
bike
put my
parking.
harm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're at a library, definitely. Now, in terms of easy access for people with limited mobility, I imagine that was, if it's a brand new facility, 4 years old, I imagine it's all taken care of.
Correct. Yep.
Perfect.
So it is multi-level, but there is a lift there as well, is my understanding for that. So it is a community hub that's run by the Hume. So all those types of things are definitely taken into consideration.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, great questions. Thank you, chat room. If you have any more questions, pop them into the chat now. I think that was the end of my questions for you. Did you have anything specific you wanted to tell the people before we wrap up questions?
I sure do.
Yeah, go for it. There's a chance.
Yes, so we do have a couple of extra things that we'd like to share. And I mentioned earlier about the work that we've done with Hume Council and in particular the biodiversity team there as well. Laura may be on the call at the moment. She's a fab geocacher as well. But so we've done a few things with them in regards to plantings and so forth. And once we spoke and connected about the CITO that we're running as well, she was really keen to get involved in a community event as well. So this is not, so it's a community event, so it's not just open for geocachers, but it's open to the broader community. But it is focused around our timings as well and what we have. So on the Friday night after the catch up in the park from 7:30 till 9, there'll be called what's a Nature at Night event, a community event. And that's going to be held down at the Emu Bottom wetlands. So it's quite a significant area within itself. It's free for everyone to join. We will have more details in the coming weeks advertised. But what this event is, it's actually run by, now I need to get this word right, the Entomology Society of Victoria. Now, there will be representatives from the Entomology Society of Victoria there, and they will actually run in combined with the iNaturalist app, which is really important to identify. And what they'll be doing is putting up a big tarp spotlights,
Mm.
and seeing what insects, nocturnal animals come out,
Ah,
using the iNaturalist app to identify all the different moths and activities and so forth that happens, and having a look at what the biodiversity is in that area. Um, the sessions will go for about 20 minutes each. It will be also that people can just come in and out as they choose, as they are down the wetlands as well. But what the, the council's been amazing. What they're also
yeah.
doing is, because there is limited parking there, they're going to be running a shuttle bus from the Global Learning Centre
Oh, wow.
to the wetlands on a
Yeah.
loop, backwards and forwards.
Wow.
So, and that's going to start about half an hour before, half an hour after, so about 7 to about 9:30. It's all free. It's something
Wow.
different for families
Yeah.
to do. Great for kids. Kids do need to be supervised, or have an adult there with them, because it is nighttime as well.
Mm.
But yeah, we will put more details on there. It will be just a registration via Eventbrite to help the team, the biodiversity team,
Yeah.
to do that. But something
Okay.
different,
Yeah.
and you know, it's free. It's only about a 5 to 10 minute bus ride, so we might as well utilize that. That's available. You can actually come in. You can walk to the event. You can leave your car. You can, yeah, it would be
Oh, I'd
great.
love it.
So
That sounds very
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. And, you know, stay tuned, because we may also have some additional things that are going to happen in that area too. But
Ah,
Friday night, for those that can make it, is definitely going to have a few things on. Um,
okay.
Further to that, you talked about community celebrations
Y-
before.
Yeah.
So our Saturday night dinner, or dinner event, or get together, games, etc. night that we're having, will be a community celebration, and we're holding
Ah.
that at the Bowls Club in Sunbury. And so that
Mhm.
we'll have further details on that in the coming days. We're just finalising a few things with the chef and the venue, because they've had a change in menus and timings and stuff.
Right.
So we're just, of course, just going to finalise a few things, but stay tuned. That will be popping up very soon. So
Oh,
community celebration on the Saturday night as well,
great.
which would be a bit of fun
That'd
with
be
that
good
one.
for the people trying to get, their numbers of icons per day up as
Absolutely.
well. Yeah.
Yep, a block and a community on the same day.
Yeah.
And then, when we post all that, we're also having a farewell event. So
Mhm.
the actual farewell will be an event within itself. So, yeah, we get to close it all out and do a bit of a tick there, and ha and wish everyone well
That's
after a great weekend.
that sounds so exciting.
Mm.
I love it. Now, Ben, I'm
Yeah.
gonna put you on the spot here. Do you have any exclusives for us?
Any exclusives? Well, you did just make mention that people like to go and chase types in a day. And now I
Mhm.
myself confess the stats junkie. If I could only find one type of cache for the rest of my life, it would be challenge caches.
Okay.
And as we alluded to earlier, some of the more unusual cache types are a little light on in the Hume area.
Mm.
As we said, one Where I Go, which is probably a bit of a challenge to complete. There is also only one virtual, which is at Melbourne Airport. Really great,
Right.
enjoyable virtual. Nice and easy to do. You don't need to go into the terminal, but we all know that the moment you drive a car into an airport and try and leave it somewhere for 5 minutes, they will sting you like the proverbial. So we are pleased to announce we have managed to score a virtual reward 4.0 cache for Sunbury.
Ooh.
Something I'd had in the back of my mind for a long time, and with
Mhm.
the cutoff to submit your virtuals rapidly approaching, for anybody who happens to have a credit in their account, 17th of January, get them in for review by then, or forever
TikTok.
hold your peace. Thank you to a very, very generous benefactor in the Victorian geocaching community. They had one and were willing to provide it to us for the Sunbury event. I can tell you it has been reviewed
Mhm.
and it will be published very, very soon. So keep your eye out. It will be close to the Global Learning Centre. It is a D1, T1. Again, trying to be as inclusive as possible and allowing everybody to do that. Simple photo logging requirement to be guideline compliant. You can just throw your caching name in the photo of said area and object, but we've thrown the challenge out for those who are a little more out there to get in the photo themselves and give us a certain type of pose. But again, for those who aren't that way inclined, grab a photo of your caching name at the location, attach it to your log, and there will be a virtual rewards 4.0 for you to find very, very soon.
Oh, that's exciting. I like that. That is very good. Excellent. Well, chat room, that is all we had for you today. So if you have any more questions, chuck them in the chat room now. Ben and Leah will be sticking around with me for the rest of the show, so we still have some time left. But thank you very much, Ben and Leah, for joining me tonight and telling everyone what they can expect for the event. It sounds like it's going to be awesome.
Pleasure. Thank you.
It should be a great weekend. And yeah, if you want to keep in touch through the Geocaching Victoria website, you can sign up to get the blog posts, so you get all the latest releases when they come out. The usual social media channels: Facebook, Instagram, and the key big stuff closer to the event. Obviously, we'll do an announcement on the cache event itself, but we'll certainly keep those to really big picture stuff, so as to not to overload everybody's inbox. Thanks for having us.
I like it. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, well, let's move on now. So I have another little announcement for you all. So last year, when I had Patrick on the show, we decided to do a TB race. And the idea was that I would set off a TB and so would he, with the goal of getting to one another. And the first one to reach the other person was the winner. So I thought, okay, well, I've managed to retrieve Patrick's travel bug. So he has one. So let's do something for 2025. So what we've come up with is an international travel bug race. So rather than just Patrick and myself, I have roped in a couple of other people. So there'll be myself, will be Geocaching Down Under, and my travel bug is aiming to go to Patrick in Sweden. Then I've asked C. Michelle if he would set a travel bug loose, and his travel bug is aiming to get to me here in Australia. We've also got 2 Wombles from New Zealand, and his travel bug is going to C. Michelle in America. And then Patrick in Sweden, his travel bug is going to 2 Wombles in New Zealand. So that is what is happening for 2025. We are going to keep you updated on the show. We're going to be sharing updates on socials. I'll do the update once a month on the program, and we'll see who is the ultimate winner there. But what we've done is we've just compiled a little video for you all so that you can see what to look out for, and then we'll be doing the race. So basically, it's started. Basically, it has started. So let's get on with the video and I'll show you what you're looking at.
G'day, my name is Wee Michelle. I'm from Australia. I want to go visit my cousin, C. Michelle in New Jersey. Bye!
Now, little travel bug, you travel safe all the way to New Zealand.
G'day PCE and the Geocaching Down Under crew. I am releasing, that's right, officially releasing a trackable here in Georgia, and this one here is heading to Sydney, Australia, and then up to the Central Coast where it can actually hit PCE herself, PurpleCacheEater. What better way to go? But have a look at this. This is a trackable hotel. How cool is this trackable hotel? Let's get it unlocked and let's drop this trackable. There you have it. As I close this one up, you will have just witnessed then the winner. That's right, this is going to be the winner of this trackable race.
G'day, I'm PurpleCacheEater, the host of the Geocaching Downunder Podcast, and in 2025 we are bringing you a TB race, and this one is international. So this is my TB here, Little Frosty the Snowman, and he is heading over to see Patrick in Sweden. 3rd time lucky for this guy. Good luck. Excellent. Okay, well, that's our trackable race that is underway. Third time lucky for GDU. My first trackable got lost in Victoria. So it fell between the seats in someone's car, but they found it. The other one got lost in Florida. So last seen in Florida about 6 months ago. So third time lucky for GDU. So we'll see how we go. Okay, so that's a TB race. We will be keeping you updated here on the show and also on the socials. Now, we've got the photo comp for you as well. So the photo comp for December, we have decided a winner. But just in case you haven't seen the show before, this is what the photo comp is all about.
Do you think I've got a chance, do you reckon? What for? How about the calendar photo of the month? Let's see this month's winner.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, SMS. So if you head over to Facebook, you can see the photo comp pinned at the top of the screen. But December's photo winner is... Oh, I just double clicked. Hang on 1 second. There it is. Stephen Barnes from Western Australia. The crowd goes wild. Okay, so Stephen Barnes has submitted this picture here. It is at GC1KZFC. That's KC1K. GC1KZFC, and it's Miramar Hidden Valley National Park in Kununurra, which is 3,000 kilometres from Perth, near the Western Australia Northern Territory border. And this one has amazing views in the centre of town, and they're said to be the mini Bungle Bungles. And looking at this picture, I can see why they say that. So congratulations, Stephen Barnes from Western Australia. You are the December photo comp of the month winner. So if you would like to enter, simply head over to Facebook. The post is pinned to the top of the Facebook page, and submit a photo. It does need to be yours or have permission from the photo owner to submit it. While you're there, why not vote for your favourite as well? We've already had a few submissions for January, so go through, have a look. There's some really good pictures there as well. But thank you very much to everyone who submitted and voted, and thank you very much, Stephen Barnes. Congratulations on the win. Now, we roll around to our favourite part of the show, I am pretty sure. So let's get on with some prizes.
Hi PCE, it's Allied Oz here in Wajak Noongar country, also known as Perth, Western Australia. My friend and yours, John and Di from geostuff.com.au, have some prizes for you. Very generous, as they are every month. Let's see what they are.
Thank you very much, Allied Oz, for that introduction. Okay, now, what am I doing with myself here? Okay, so for the prizes, this month we have some prizes donated from geostuff.com.au, our major sponsor. So let me pop that up there. So this is the first prize. We have one Geo coin to give away here. So this one is the Hop to It Geo coin. Hopefully you have had a chance to go to the tiny URL /GDU wheel, pop in your name, your email address, and also the keyword, which tonight's keyword is Sunbury with a capital S, Sunbury. Pop that in there. Hopefully you have been doing that through the show. We've got some entries on the wheel, so let me share that all with you. And we will get on to that. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you are all ready. Now, which Leah or Ben, would you like to give me a countdown for the GDU wheel, and we will get this one underway for the Geo coin Hop to It?
I'll grab that. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Meow. Here we go. Look at that. Heaps of names on there. That's awesome. Okay. So who have we got first? We have got... Oh, it's me and D. Congratulations, me and D. So me and D, you have won that Geo coin Hop to It. Now your name will be removed from the wheel, so you can't win a second prize. If you win a prize tonight, You do get removed from the wheel, so you can only win once. So that is absolutely fine. Let me just minimize everything. Where is everybody going? There we go. Okay.
To Sunbury.
Stop pressing buttons. Awesome. Okay, so that was prize number 1. Thank you very much, John and Di. And then we'll move on now to the second prize from geostuff.com.au. Let me show that on the screen here for you. So this one is a toss back a cold one geo coin. You got to make sure you say that correctly. So this one is a brand new geo coin to geostuff.com.au. So again, we're going to do a wheel of names spin for everybody. So let me bring that back if I can without losing absolutely everything. Technology. Okay, Leah, I might get you to give me a countdown this time.
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. 1 second. Please hold. Your call is important to us. I have just bumped a button. There we go. Here we are. Any moment now. Please hold. I got to get it back on the screen. See, this is what happens. Let people take control. There we go. When you're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Woohoo! Off we go. Absolutely blinding with colour this is. That's awesome. Okay, who's it going to be? That's too small. Who is it? Who is it? It's Minnie K. Oh, congratulations. Minnie K for the win. Okay, good job, Minnie K. So you have won that Geocoin from GeoStuff, the Tossback a Cold One Geocoin, and you can enjoy that at home or set it on its way, whatever is up to you. Okay, now, guys, you have very generously donated a couple of prizes tonight. So would one of you like to tell us about the first prize? And I will pop that up on the screen here. There it is.
I'll certainly leave all these coins to Ben. He's more the guru than me with this stuff.
Fair enough. So this is one of a couple of coins for the event. This is what we refer to as the limited edition coin. So both colour versions of this are available for purchase through the merchandising shop, but we always do a, not secret, but very, very limited, super hard to get, money can't buy third version, which we refer to as the unobtainium. Produced a very, very different metal colour. You cannot buy these for love nor money. They will be given out very, very limited quantity, less than 20. As prizes in the lead up to an event. And at the event, we gave our first one away last month, and we're happy to announce we're going to give away our second unobtainium geocoin tonight to one lucky live listener.
Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, dear. Okay, now, because this is so special, we're not going to do a wheel of names. We're actually going to get the audience to answer a question. So everyone out there watching live, Facebook, YouTube, get ready to answer a question. Now, I should preface this by, if you have been watching the entire show, you will already know the answer. So it is not an unobtainium impossible question. You should already know. So, who would like to ask the question tonight?
Oh, I'm happy to roll with that. So we are looking
I might give it away.
I
don't trust myself.
Yeah, okay.
I'd
All right,
like to make a clarification, and the clarification might give it away, so I don't want to stretch it out too much. But full and correct title, who is our event mascot?
Great. All right, I will give you all some time to answer that question. So we'll play some background music here for you while you are answering that question. So first one I see come through correctly. That who wins the unobtainium geocoin from Geocaching Victoria. Oh my goodness. Okay, lots of answers coming through. Good job. I think we have a winner though. I think we have a winner. Let me just fade that out there. So I'll just get clarification from the both of you. Oh, Leah. You're as bad as I am. Okay, I think we have a winner there. I believe Annie Mills is the winner of Muggle the Puggle. Is that correct? Yay!
Congratulations.
Yay, Any Mules. Congratulations. Now, there is a little side note to this prize. Ben, do you just want to let us know the terms for this prize?
Yeah, so as with all the merch, a lot of it is still currently under production. So the earliest anybody will be having merch is at the event weekend itself. So everything you're ordering online, the whole lot is pre-order at the moment for pick up at the event at the earliest or shipping afterwards. So Any Mules, if you're coming along, we will have that coin at the event for you. If not, then I will reach out via geocaching.com message and we'll sort something out.
Wonderful. Excellent. Thank you very much. Now, I believe you do have one more prize to give it away for us. Leah, do you want to tell us about these little humdingers?
So these are our gorgeous path tags that we have a set, and we have spent quite a lot of time making sure that we've got the right things that identified the Sunbury event. And so each one, we've got the viaduct, we've got the earth rings, we've got the Emu Bottom Homestead, which is the oldest homestead in Victoria.
Right.
We've got the birthplace of the Ashes, and we've also got the Sunbury Music Festival. So we are very proud of the path tag that represent the Sunbury and Hume region. And yeah, we're very pleased to be able to give them away to one lucky listener tonight.
Wow, excellent. So we've got one set of 5 path tags to give away. Now, what we might do is we might go back to the wheel of names for this one. Oh, sorry. The wheel of names. Can't believe I forgot my echo effect. Anyway, let's add this back to the stage here for everybody to see. So if you have already won a prize, you will have been taken off the list. But Leah, do you want to give me one last countdown and we'll get this one out to the winner?
Absolutely. 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're off and racing. Let me just enlarge this so we can see who is winning the set of 5 path tags. Is it going to be? It is. It's Doomy16. Wonderful. Okay, congratulations, Doomy. Again, if you are going to the event, you need to collect them from the event. If not, we will be posting them out afterwards to you.
Doomy is a local cacher to me in Geelong, so I'm pretty sure she's going to the event. If not, I will certainly be able to get it to her. So, and thank you to Scurvy Dog Designs, an official path tag design partner, who did the design work on those 5 tags for us. Much appreciated.
Who did the design on the unobtainium? I'll probably put you on the spot.
Yep, you have. And the Geocaching Victoria account will pop up in the comments with it, no doubt.
Fabulous. Thank you, Geocaching Victoria. Love the support. That's awesome. Okay, congratulations to all the winners tonight. I will be in touch with you, me and Dee and Minnie K after the show just to get some details from you. Any Mules and Jimmy16 collecting. There we go. So Scurvy Dog Designs also for the part tag.
That's right. Yes.
Excellent. Wonderful. All right. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you very much for being here live and winning a prize. Congratulations. Now, don't forget, if you enjoyed tonight's show, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, join us on our socials. We are on Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff. Oh, I've got one more question here from the chat room. What is the fabric and the sizing of the T-shirts?
Yes. So this is a question we've had a couple of times before.
Okay.
From experiences with sourcing T-shirts from overseas and things in the past. So the polos are pretty consistent. The polos are the same as exactly where we sourced them before. It's just a different embroiderer providing them to us. Okay. But the T-shirts, I can assure you, I've given this one a few test runs. The lead-up event in Geelong on the weekend was typically Victorian weather, sunny in the morning, storms on the way in, lightning as I'm walking off, and then the rain cleared off. It is a quick dry fabric. It is a UPF 60 rated fabric, moisture wicking, really, really comfortable. It's a cotton poly blend, about 65-35 off the top of my head. Quick dry, so it's a really good shirt for getting out and caching in all sorts of weather and conditions. Sizing, my experience is they are very, very true to size, unlike some of the cheaper T-shirts that can be sourced from elsewhere. The sample we got was a medium. 90% of the time I'm a medium in pretty much any T-shirt brand I buy, and find it fits quite well. It's not too big, it's not too tight, slightly on the relaxed size. But you can order the t-shirts with confidence that the fabric is good, but also that they should be true to size.
Yep. And for the ladies, I would say that they are fitted, a little bit more fitted, so they're very true to size. But if you like them probably a little bit more looser, then maybe go up one. But
Go up a
otherwise,
size. Yeah.
happy for anyone to drop me a line, and we'll can take them out to events as well if you're local.
Perfect.
Absolutely. And to be confirmed if it copes with blackberries. I'll have to go through that test.
It's not been blackberry tested. Apologies.
No, might need to head down to the Otways. There's a 4.5 cache down there that I DNF'd because of the blackberries many years ago. So maybe I could go back there and try it.
There you go. I'm sure the blackberries haven't gone away for you.
If anything, there's probably more.
Exactly. All right. Well, if you have any questions or topic suggestions for the show, you can send them to me on socials, or you can send me an email at geocachingdownunder@gmail.com. And I want to thank you. Someone did reach out to me and say I would like some information on the Sunbury event. So we've made this happen tonight. So thank you very much. So if anyone out there thinks of something that they are interested in or would like to know more about, send me some details and I will do my best to make it happen. I'd like to thank my sponsors for the show as well. Massive thanks to Lainey at LK Consulting Group. Thank you for all the support, all the ideas, the pushing, the kicking, the you can do it. So love it. Thank you very much. Thank you to geostuff.com.au for the monthly prizes and also the ongoing support here at the podcast. John and Di, you are beautiful people, so thank you very much. Also, my newest sponsor is See My Shell. Big thanks. I had him up until 10 o'clock his time editing video for me last night. So big thank you, See My Shell. Really appreciate all the effort. And also thanks to my mum for covering the cost of some of the cost of the shows. Thank you for your support. You can reach us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also via email. So thank you very much. Now, also supporting the show is our Patreons. So I have managed to wrangle in some Patreons to do me a new Patreon segment video. So let me play that for you now, and then I'll give our Patreons a shout out for supporting the show. So here we go.
As GDU patrons, we are proud to support PCE and the Geocaching Downunder podcast.
Patrons are the heart of the show, so a big thank you to all the amazing supporters.
Your donations help keep the show alive.
So if you'd like to join the GDU family and support the show, go to the Patreon website below. GDU rocks!
Yes, it does. Thank you, Canberra crew and everyone involved in that video. I really appreciate it. Tickled me pink, so thank you. Now, big shout out to our Patreons. I will go through the shout out to you all now. So, See My Shell, Kitty Catch, Kingfisher AU, Snappy Tomcats, Julie, Darren Utcher, DTY73, Wollaston, Found It Podcast, Team Casho, Hev Walker, James 0116, Dockside Dan. We've got Scramping, Mighty Minions, Lee737, Geo Joe. We got Contesta. We got Gliss. We got Allied Oz, Arnott Family, Cosmonaut 97, Isopeta, Oz Glory, Pilot Jen, Roddy C. Happy birthday for yesterday, or was it today? Today. Happy birthday, mate. We've also got Young Old Fella. We've got Tank Engine Choo Choo. We've got Bernie H. Burns 345, Chook and Chunk. The People's Choice Award winners, Ben M70, Strange Trousers, Shorefoot 24, Da Humbug, watching live, thank you. Datsun 1600, also watching live. Bucko Raider, we've got DFC, JLK 2019, Angel G, Mama Bear 66, thank you for watching live. Toy Hunters is also here, and Duppers. Thank you. The money you donate each month helps to pay for the website and also the hosting for the podcast, and so I can get this content out to you. So thank you very much, everyone. Really appreciate it. If you would like to support the show, you can do so from as little as $5 a month. Just head over to patreon.com/GDU podcast. There is different levels for you to look at, and they have a new feature you can pay for a year in advance now. So thank you very much. Big thank you to everyone watching live tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed the show, found it interesting. Hopefully you're all going to the Sunbury event, but if not, it's still pretty exciting to hear about all the exciting things that are going on in the geocaching world in Australia. So thank you for being here live. If you're watching back, you can do so on Facebook and also YouTube. And I just thought of something that I will come back to. So, Ben and Leah, before we wrap up, real quick, I had a note and it was brought up a little bit earlier. There is a new event that's just recently been announced in Tasmania.
It has.
Pardon?
What's going on? What's happening? All right. So I believe that is a Geocaching Victoria initiative. So if you guys, I'll hand it over to you if you'd like to give us a bit of a update. There's probably not too much to share at this stage, but give people a heads up.
Absolutely. So, yes, definitely Geocaching Victoria teamed up with a subcommittee for the Tassie event. So, been working on that for quite some time. It's been an idea that many people have wanted to have and to do. So, yeah, it's been really great to be able to combine the two. There's an awesome team in the subcommittee in Tassie working through that in conjunction with Andrew and Adrian and the rest of the GV team for that. So 7th to 8th of March in 26 down at Sorel, which isn't too far from Hobart there as well. 10 minutes from Hobart Airport. But yeah, it's GCAZ TAZ for that. So
that's cool.
It's a big event. It's not obviously not
Yes.
a mega status or anything like that yet, but I think that it'd be nice. We could probably hire out some boats and get some people down there, and would be awesome.
Yeah.
But start planning. We obviously are very focused on the block party for the Sunbury event at the moment. So that is our thing we'll be working on. But then following that, you'll hear a lot more about Tassie. But it'll be published in March. Yeah,
March. Okay. Well, after this Sunbury event. Yeah.
Yeah.
So people can plan and start making.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's good. That's very exciting. A big event in Tassie.
So 7th to 8th of March, there'll be lead-in events. We did have on the GeoVic site as well, there was a recording from the announcement the other day. So I'd encourage people to jump on there where you'd hear a lot more of the details as well.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Well, again, Ben and Leah, thank you very, very much for your time tonight and sharing your wisdom and knowledge for the event so we can all get organised and know what's coming. So thank you very much. Really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
No worries. Okay, so it's a good night from me and a good night from us. We will be back on the 11th of February where I have another cracker of a show lined up for you. Don't forget that I'm PCE from GDU, and remember to get lost to get found with GDU. Okay, Ben and Leah, I will warn you, we are still live, but let's see who is hanging around in the chat room. There you go. Chook and Chunt, yes, thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Hopefully you are safe in Victoria as well. I know there's been some fires around. The bug, it will be a mega. I'll put a carton of lemonades on it. Oh, that's high stakes, Bug.
Has to be Schweppes lemonade.
There you go. Excellent. Thank you, Julie. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you, Scramping, very much. And Minnie K, prize winner. Yes, you are welcome. Thank you. Oh, good job. And Jess is still here. Melinda's still here. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's show. Let us know in the chat room if you're planning on going to Sunbury. I'd be interested to know how many people tuned in are actually going. That'd be really good. Well, Any Mules, you better go because you got a prize to pick up.
Looks like Any Mules is coming.
Yeah, Any Mules, they're on the list. Do me, yep. You're already locked in. That's awesome. Cool. Oh, yes. Lots of challenge caches for Sunbury. There will be. Planning to be there.
25 of them.
25? Wow.
That's the thing.
That's the thing.
25.
That's the thing. It's all about the
like it. I like when things stick to a theme. That's it.
Yeah, I like a challenge cache with a theme, so expect themes upon themes.
That's it.
And a big shout out to Horror Fan JM in the local Victorian community who has provided a lot of support for getting these challenge caches together. So probably just a quick shout out to him as well. Much appreciated.
Yeah, like
And
you
to
were
all
saying,
the puzzle designers, all the
yeah,
people that have offered support. We've got people
yes,
building gadget caches. As I said earlier, volunteers are the crux of it. So for those who have already put their hand up, for those who are currently putting their hand up, and for those who will come down and give us some time at the event, rest assured we greatly appreciate it, because
Absolutely.
without the time of the volunteers, it wouldn't go ahead. Without the
Yeah.
purchase of merchandise and Hume City Council's support, headquarters support as the other
100%.
major
Yeah.
partner.
Yeah.
All of those kinds of things go into putting these events on for the community. So get down, engage with it, buy some merch,
Yeah.
come and welcome people to the gadget caches for an hour at the sign-in desk. Every little bit helps.
Perfect. Don't forget, you've got 2 weeks to order your merch. Cutoff is the 2nd of February. Yes, thank you to everyone behind the scenes. There is many of you, so thank you very much. Rod, you've got a 1 hour drive from home. Fantastic. We couldn't have got it much closer to you if we tried. And that's exciting that the maze will be there. That's a big one. Good.
Yep.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. I've only actually done one myself, so that'll be my second GPS maze. So
Yeah, I've
again,
only done one.
for the stats junkies who like the icons in a day, it's too hard to get the 12s and 13s these days, but we'll
Yeah.
certainly get as much as we can out there to see if you can't get the theoretical maximum these days, if nothing else.
Well, that's it. That is it. Good
And
job, Kitty Catch.
it's having a refresh as well. So
Yeah.
expect a few new things there. Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you, is there any changes? Obviously,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
good to keep it evolving so that's something new for people who have visited before.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely our theme. It's got the feel of Mega's past, but this one will have its own unique spin on it right across the board. Even if it wasn't the block party, the Sunbury event will have its own identity, but will look and feel like a GB Mega.
Perfect. That is awesome. Excellent. Well, hopefully everyone watching tonight can make it to the event. Only got a couple of months to go. But again, thank you very much, Ben and Leah, for joining us. I will end the broadcast here for everybody. Hopefully everyone has had a good night. Oh, okay. Yep. Bernie H is going to be there. That's good.
With bells on.
Awesome. So again, thank you very much. And hopefully everyone has had a good night. And we will see you all in February.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, everyone.
That's a great show.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.